Hollander and I'm a candidate for the DoSDA position.
Hi, I'm Kyle Blaine and I'm running to be your next Director of Student Development and Activities.
In a society of career insecurity, are there enough opportunities and guidance facilities for St. Andrews students?
No, it's clear that you can always have more career opportunities and then more links made. However, I am absolutely not saying that St Andrews is awful at at making career opportunities available to students. And I want to try and get students into an employability conference that showcases an array of different careers.
The thing is that there are a lot of really great opportunities with K-Pod and Career Center, but I feel like the union and students in general aren't able to utilize them enough. And that's really what I want to accomplish next year if I'm DoSDA. I want to really help K-Pod bring all of its wonderful programs and resources to students and into the mainstream view of the students.
What is your favourite type of cheese?
Okay, well, I'm from Wisconsin, so and we're known for cheese, and so I love good cheese. Big cheese girl. Ooh. See, cheddar is so versatile, but gotta love a good goat's cheese. We're gonna go with goat's cheese on this one.
I'm really boring. I like just like a cheddar. Cheddar. Yeah, that's really boring.
How are you approaching your campaign?
I am looking at 3 separate areas. So they are efficiency, opportunity and acknowledgement. With opportunity first. Opportunity, I am looking at the opportunities that a fully redeveloped union brings. I'm looking at making new opportunities and making sure that the opportunities we have within the Students' Association work and work well. Efficiency, every DoSDA should be striving to make student activities and as a result development as efficient as possible. I want to make societies even more efficient. The Societies Committee is a bit clunky and it does need clarity, so I want to make sure that there's clarity from Societies Committee all the way down to every member of every society. My last policy is with acknowledgement. There are hundreds of students out there that do amazing things for the Students' Association. And we have honorary life memberships and we have societies awards to recognise them. But very few people in the union and within the university as a whole know that HLMs exist, for example.
I think how I'm approaching my campaign is a lot how I approach life, really. I'm really passionate about what I want to do and what I want to accomplish, and I think that really shows. But also, you know, I'm a fun person. I like to think I'm a fun person. So I'm approaching it with, you know, lighthearted nature and a bit of fun as well. You know, can't be all work and no fun, or all fun and no work. It's got to be a nice combination of the two.
There are over 140 societies in St Andrews. How well do you think you would be able to manage such a large body?
I think I would be able to handle it. I'm no stranger to managing large groups of people and handling large tasks. But I think what's so wonderful is that it's not just me working with societies. There are heads of societies and there are student leaders within these societies that want to make their societies as great as possible. So it's not exactly like I'm going to be working with 140 people resisting me. I'm going to be working with 140 representatives of societies that generally want to make their societies as great as possible. And it's that enthusiasm that I look forward to working with. I
have sat on the Societies Committee this year, which means that I've already got the expertise in how the running of such a large body works. I'm very committed this year and I've got to know all the different aspects of the Societies Committee, and I've also got to know some of the members of the much larger societies.
How much do you consider yourself involved in student life in St Andrews, and in what ways?
I feel like I'm very involved in the student life in St Andrews. As charities convener, there's charitable events happening across the board. In St Andrews constantly. There's at least one a week, be it from the charities campaign or any other society that's decided to work with a charity or to make money for a charity. Well, as Vice Principal Ambassador, or an ambassador, I've been an ambassador for my entire 4 years at university. As a result, I have to advocate for student life, and I couldn't have advocated for student life and how amazing the St Andrews experience is without having been part of it.
I often describe myself as very overcommitted with student life in St Andrews, to the point where I sometimes think that my student life outweighs my academic life, which maybe not the best thing, but you know, I really love the union and I really love student life here. I've been in a number of subcommittees. I've been on a number of societies. Like I mentioned earlier, I am the director of Big Top Ball, which is part of the Charities campaign, so that's really exciting. I've been in the Debate Society. I'm really involved in Mermaids, which is the performing arts fund. Gosh, I've done almost everything in this university, outside of the sports teams, which, I never got around to trying, but I suppose that's with the athletic union anyways, but probably overcommitted but loving it is how I would describe myself.
What makes you stand out from your competitors?
I would say, well, aside from the obvious, I'm the only American, I'm the only woman, because those are boring, that's obvious, that's basic answers. I would generally say that we're all really enthusiastic and we're all really passionate, otherwise we wouldn't be running for this. But I think what really sets me apart is just the sheer amount of enthusiasm that I have for this. From day one, someone could sit me down and just be like, oh yeah, I heard you want to run for DoSDA, or oh yeah, what are your thoughts about the union? And I will chat to them for literally 45 minutes, just be like, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that, and I want to improve mental health services within societies, and I want to expand training opportunities, and I want to increase employability, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, it's okay, I just wanted a one line. And I'm like, no, let me tell you everything. So I think it's probably just the sheer amount of almost scary enthusiasm I have, and just the enormous amount of passion that I would bring to this.
I think my experience is one of the primary things that makes me stand out from my competitors. As charities convener, I've worked almost at every level within the charities subcommittee. I've also worked this year as the overseer and the facilitator of the entire campaign, so that means having ultimate authority, I suppose. I've been on the societies committee, as I've said, so that means I'm ready to work with societies. I know what needs to be done within the societies committee, and I'm ready to move on. I'm also Vice Principal Ambassador, and I have been for the last 2 years, so that's put me working with the likes of admissions within the university. So I've both got Students' Association experience as well as experience in the university.
Thanks Bubble TV for having me, I really enjoyed them, especially the cheese question. I'm upset I didn't have a better answer for that one.